Hello there, Marcus Kilvington here, founder of Food Profits, and I want to share with you this week on what would be classed for a lot of pub, restaurant and cafe owners and managers, their biggest problem. And the biggest problem for over 80% of people, if you ask them, would be staff. It would be they're not as passionate, they're not as driven, they don't do what you want them to do. But I've got a question for you. Is it just their fault? Or would you as an owner or manager have something to do with that? And I don't mean to be hard when I say that, but research proves that over 80% of pub, restaurants and cafes, when you talk to them about problems, the number one they go is staff. So I'm going to give you a little bit of homework for this week, and part of that homework is I want you to ask yourself is what motivates each staff member that works with you or for you? And I kind of always use the phrase with you. What one thing motivates them? And I want you to ask them. So little challenge, little task for this week is go away and ask them, because you might be going, well, actually, Marcus, they're motivated by money. And do you know what? You might be surprised. Because I'm going to share with you just for a minute now is actually what 3 things really motivate a person. The first thing is contribution. That is their contribution to, if you're running whatever pub or restaurant or cafe you're running, to your overall running that business. Contribution. The other thing that motivates most people is appreciation of that contribution. Because they want to contribute, but they want to be seen to be appreciated for it. And the third thing is, they also want to have contribution to the overall goal of the business. So whatever your overall goals of your pub or your cafe or restaurant are, they also want to feel they're part of that contribution. So, money's important, yes it is, but for most people, money comes, believe it or not, about number 4. The other 3 come first. What I want you to do this week, bit of homework, is go away and just have a few minutes with each team member that works with you and ask them, what is it that motivates you? And also ask them this question, what is it that demotivates you? What sort of things demotivate you? I want you to do that this week because that is an incredibly powerful exercise, and what it'll do is it'll give you a picture about your pub, your restaurant or cafe that can actually take your visions and dreams to the next level. There's a lady I know that runs a couple of restaurants, and the other week I was chatting to her, we're doing some research, and she said to me, yeah, Marcus, actually, staff problems are my number 1 problem. She said, do you know what I'd quite happily do? If I got the opportunity, she said, I'd sack a lot of them and start again. I thought, maybe that's a little bit hard, because sometimes we have to look at ourselves and understand what we're trying to achieve. And bearing in mind that 1, we want to contribute, 2, we want to be appreciated, thank for that contribution, 3, we want to know what that contribution is ultimately for. If you understand that from each staff member, that is powerful. So, exercise for you this week, please go away and do it. Till I see you again, for today and every day, be the very best that you can be, for yourself, for your staff, and for your customers.